The final act of the 2023 season is at hand. What a spectacle in Las Vegas. We're off in Super Bowl 58.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
They go play action with Willis. Got a man. It's Robbie Chosen.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who have been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Now Willis.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Diamador Lenore. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's caught by Werner, the tight end.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 47 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Oh, nice move.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. On 1st down, it's Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And the 49ers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. McCaffrey trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Back to throw, Purdy.
Flush to his right. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Henry. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
In motion, Hill. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Off the play fake, here's Willis.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Play fake, here's Willis.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
26 yards.
And the Niners will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A first down carry for Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Looking for the end zone.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Again, it's Willis to throw it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards.
And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Henry running right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Henry out of the pistol. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins are on the board here in this Super Bowl.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
The tight end in motion right.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right.
Henry will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2.
And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Third and 2.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. There he goes, right side.
He may go. Christian McCaffrey.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the 49ers have regained the lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship. Willis throws another interception, his third of the game.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now 2nd and 9. They go play action here. Purdy
rolling to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Purdy off the play fake.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as here in half number 1. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Here's Willis.
Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
He'll let one go deep for Howard.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. O.J. Howard in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
Purdy to throw it on first down.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Keon Crossan, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey
with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Niners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Moody good with the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. 48 yards. They'll run on first down. Merritt. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
2nd down and 8.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Derrick Henry with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to a field goal. Jakeem Grant now to return. This is Jakeem Grant.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Now he's loose again. Inside the 20, Christian McCaffrey.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line.
Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Willis looks to pass it here.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes. Before the snap, they called for the heavy unit, right? 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A 2nd down throw for Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
And they'll get to him right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And now look at him go. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
54 yards.
And the 49ers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments.
There he goes left side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now there's just one quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the fourth quarter.
On the counter, it's Henry. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
Here's Henry, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from a yard out.
And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
21 yards there on 3rd down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Purdy now to throw.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. On second down now, Merritt. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Here's 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Willis. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
They set up the screen for Henry. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. Throwing, Willis.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here.
He's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 66 yards.
And the Dolphins are back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game.
And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Niners first down. And that ought to be the one that seals the victory. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions.
Let's go.